4 people were shot at a short-term rental near Fair Park last night. This comes as the city of Dallas's ban on short-term rentals in residential neighborhoods is tied up in court. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live with that story. Lori.
Clarice, the 4 people shot at the short-term rental were taken to the hospital, and they are expected to survive their injuries. Neighbors tell us that parties at the house are frequent and increased based on the season.
Dallas police placed nearly 20 evidence markers out in front of a Verbo short-term rental early Tuesday morning. The 3-bedroom rental on the 5400 block of Bear Street was advertised on the platform as being able to sleep 10 people near Fair Park, the Kay Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center, and the Cotton Bowl.
So this tragic incident just underscores the problem that violence at short-term rentals is endemic. It's unavoidable.
David Shorty is co-founder of the Texas Neighborhood
Coalition.
It is
avoidable.
He successfully helped the city of Arlington get a ban on short-term rentals in residential neighborhoods, except for those homes in the entertainment district. The ban has held up in court.
This particular...
See, the thing is, this can be stopped. This can be prevented. If you keep the Airbnbs out of these Democratic hellholes. This South Dallas, Burr Street. I'm in Dallas right now. This is my city. I know Burr Street. South Dallas is like Chicago. It's like a mini Chicago. It's bullets and prostitution and all kind of stuff around South Dallas. Who would buy a property and rent it out as an Airbnb in South Dallas, Texas? If any of y'all have ever been to South Dallas, Texas, you would know. Y'all got to do y'all research, man. Y'all got to do more research before y'all get these Airbnbs, especially if you come into Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Any Democratic hellhole, man, you need to do your research. Google the streets. Google the crime. See what's going on. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way that I would have got an Airbnb in South Dallas. But these kids are out here renting these Airbnbs to throw parties with a bunch of YNs. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of extendos and Glock switches and shit. These are the NBA YoungBoy fans that's renting these Airbnbs.
Incident really underscores, I think, the necessity for allowing the city of Dallas to begin to enforce the short-term rental regulations that it adopted in 2023.
Shortly after it was passed, the Short-Term Rental Alliance challenged Dallas's ordinance with a temporary injunction to keep the city from enforcing the ordinance until there is a trial to determine its merits. The city recently appealed a ruling in favor of short-term rental operators to the Texas Supreme Court. David Cole represents the Short-Term Rental Alliance.
Right. So the Supreme Court, it gets a lot of applications, a lot of petitions. It denies about 90%, give or take, of the petitions that it receives. But the way its review process can begin, if it gets in a petition and it seems interesting to at least one justice, the court can request a response to that petition.
Dallas City.
See, my problem with white people, a lot of y'all are out of touch with what's going on in the black community. I think, like, that's the problem. Y'all buying these properties and stuff like that, and y'all are out of tune with what's going on in these black communities. Y'all out here renting Airbnbs to NBA YoungBoy fans and wonder why y'all house is being towed up and shot up and stuff. Like, come on, man. We gotta, like, people like to talk about racism and stuff like that, man, but we gotta stereotype. We gotta be racist sometimes. You got to. Especially if you got something you want to hold on to. If you in a business, you know what I'm saying? If you in real estate and stuff like that and you trying to rent your properties out, you got to be a little racist. You got to be a little stereotypical because you can rent to the wrong person and your stuff will be destroyed. The property value will be brought down letting these YNs come into your property.
Council members have recently discussed that the World Cup will likely bring a big increase in short-term rentals in the city.
In their petition, the city said we have the World Cup coming, but the Supreme Court moves on its own timetable. Its interest is in the jurisprudence of the state and not whatever might be coming down the pipeline the next few months. And so that's not really going to be a priority for them.
Shorty is
And see, this is what I be saying about bringing the property value down. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have events and stuff coming into your city, that's money that needs to be made. You know what I'm saying? That's money that needs to go into the economy in your city, in your state. But as long as y'all around here committing these crimes, bringing the property value down, don't nobody want to come do no events in your city. That's why a lot of y'all cities are operating at a deficit, because nobody is spending money with y'all. Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, these Democratic hellholes that y'all living in, don't nobody want to come throw no events over there. Don't nobody want to bring nothing over there where y'all at, tearing stuff up, shooting up the block, raising a whole bunch of fatherless home-raised kids.
hoping the Supreme Court does make it a priority.
I also stress that this sort of violent behavior is really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to a threat to neighborhoods.
He says what can be as dangerous to a neighborhood as overt gunfire is the quiet killing of community.
One long-term residents whom neighbors know, trust, and often count as friends are supplanted by a revolving door of strangers.
We've reached out to Verbo for a response to the quadruple shooting at its listing. The platform took the listing down but did not respond to my request for comment. The Texas Neighborhood Coalition has tracked 543 shootings at short-term rentals across the state since it started tracking them in May of 2019. Clarice.
Lori, thank you.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop renting out to certain people. You know, those y'all in real estate, Airbnb, and car rentals, stuff like that, man. Y'all gotta be more, I don't know what's the word that I'm looking for. Y'all gotta vet better, though. Y'all gotta vet y'all clients and customers a little better, because, you know, you could lose big. You could lose your property. You know, they gonna damage it. You know, they gonna bring the property value down, committing crimes. You know, people y'all gonna get bad reviews for sure. You know, like, and that's what y'all don't understand. That's what black folks don't understand. That, you know what I'm saying, when y'all doing stuff like this, when y'all committing all these crimes and, you know, y'all prostitution and all this old kind of stuff in y'all neighborhoods, man, y'all bringing the property value down. That's why y'all education system is the way it is, like, and stuff like that, because nobody wants to invest in that. Nobody wants to invest in the black community because y'all are participating in the worst stuff. Because y'all keep listening to these liberals and these Democratic politicians that telling y'all that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, and it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be judged by your character. You should be judged by the color of your skin. You need DEI to get a job. You need DEI to do this and do that. Y'all got to stop listening to these people. They are ruining y'all lives. They ruining y'all communities. They ruining y'all families. They don't care about y'all. They don't care about y'all. They not teaching y'all how to, you know what I'm saying, get into the real estate game and understand that. That's what I think too, because if people actually were educated on the way that, you know what I'm saying, real estate and stuff like that works, they would probably try to, you know, eliminate the crime and get their kids off the street and stuff like that, man, because y'all want y'all kids going to a good school and y'all want to live in a nice neighborhood and stuff like that. Y'all want to get money and then move where people already got sense at, instead of having sense in your own neighborhood. Bringing your own property value up. Y'all always talk about gentrification. You know what I'm saying? When somebody trying to get y'all up out of there after y'all to tow it up, you don't appreciate it, they gonna take it away from you. Why would anybody help you? Why would anybody invest into your community if your kids are running around committing crimes and you out here crying about food stamps and, you know, like, y'all comfortable living in poverty. Y'all comfortable living in the worst situations. And then you be looking crazy. They racist. They don't want to buy nothing over here. They don't want to make our schools better. They don't want to make our community better. You don't want to make your community better. So why would they? If you don't care about your community, if you don't care about your family, if you don't care about your kids, why would anybody else? That's why I said we need a hard reset. Because y'all are out of tune with reality. Living on all these programs, this government assistance, food stamps, and all this old craziness. It's got y'all minds messed up. Y'all can't even be good mothers. You can't even be good wives because all these policies and stuff that y'all been leaning on for the longest, these safety nets y'all been having, that's finally being taken away, has got y'all in this mindset, this liberal BS. But, hey, man, keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep reporting on it. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos of piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these black folks, these white folks out here on this liberal BS. Voting blue no matter who. Living in these Democratic hellholes. Bringing the property value down everywhere they go, man. It's insane. What's going on, my good people? If y'all in Dallas, Texas, and you're looking for a place to get tattoos or piercings, come holler at us at Finesse Gang Inc., man. Follow us right now on all social media websites as Finesse Gang Inc. on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter. Wherever you see us at, hit that follow button. We do black and gray tattoos as well as color tattoos. It don't matter if you're dark skin, light skin, white skin, whatever. If you want lions, tigers, birds, flowers, butterflies, portraits, cover-ups, we do it all, man. If you want your nose pierced, your ear pierced, your belly pierced, Christina's, dermals, surface piercings, whatever you want, man, we can do it. If you're 18 years or older, click the link on this video or wherever you see our link at. Go to our booking site, book your appointment right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Click the link wherever you see our link at. Go on our booking site and book y'all appointment right now. What y'all waiting on? Let's get it.